Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Wendigos episode 131, which originally streamed live on Twitch. And then shell the others. Shredder, I'm going to have you integrate one. We are gonna nuke them. I still have 4 Doomsday Launchers left, which will probably be part of the defense here with Glitch, like casting Invisibility or Mallet, either or. And then I'm gonna want to do some traditional shelling. Unfortunately, my military aid here, they're just gonna get slaughtered. They have no hope of winning this fight. Because, yeah, these guys are got specialized weapons and cataphract armor and the like. Forget about it. I think after this raid, though, I could probably break down the ship reactor because I don't think that we're going to need more corpses for the corpse pile. And having to defend ourselves actually prevents us from making progress on the final ritual. So it becomes counterproductive, I think. And if Glitch go see what he could do about the northeast group. So all of these guys are set to hold fire. And I think what I'll do is I'll check out who's more dangerous. So we have 29 here and 26 here. So the southeast group is a little bit more dangerous, and maybe I have Shredder try to mortar them. So these pharaohs are fleeing. No surprise. I should also have a caravan, a trade caravan coming in pretty soon too, if I recall. I should aim for about 17k meat because my colonists keep eating. Yes, the thing is I have thousands of meat left to be hauled and butchered out here. It's so if you want to do the quick napkin math, it's about 75 a piece per corpse. So if I go to numbers here and go to corpses, I have 166 corpses. Now, not all of these are necessarily going to be cannibals. Or humans, rather. But that's about 12,000 meat or so. Added to my 9,000 meat easily puts me well above the 15,000. So I don't really need any more bodies is what I'm trying to say. So this mortar group is going to unforce and aim here. So, a little cross hatch mark to figure out how accurate we are. And then Shredder is hauling the anti-grain warhead to the zone. Nope, that's close enough. Arming the anti-grain warhead. And then once it's loaded, I'll aim for this group. So here we go. First shell on the northeast. Sucked. Actually, just straight sucked. Glitch, invisible yourself. And what I want to do here is... we got a few. What I want to do here is I want to berserk those that are most dangerous to pull them out of play. Like the full cataphract, minigunners, and the like. Let's just remove them from this battle. As long as I'm invisible, which is for 3 more seconds. So let's do a... Oh, okay. I guess I don't have enough heat for that. Oh, no, I do. Berserk Pulse. And jump pack out. So it's not going to thin their crowd out. Oh, I guess some of them were immune? I don't know why they weren't affected. That's weird. All right, Shredder, you are ready to go. So here's the big nuke. In the northwest group, we're whittling, but not that effectively. So let's watch the anti-grain while Glitch brings himself back in. So there's the anti-grain. We're going to refill this with high explosives. I'm just about out of shells, though, so... Got to keep that in mind. So here is the big nuke. Very, very nice. 19 dead, 10 up. The 10 that are up, all but one, I think, or two were... Most of them that are up had shield belts on, which makes them sort of immune to that shelling. So now they're going to start assaulting us, which is fine. Glitch, I want you to refill your locust armor, and then everybody else, I'm going to work on whittling their numbers down. So I got a message of people attacking me, but I don't know which group it is, so I'm just going to go to the kill box here. Northwest is definitely coming my way. Yep, Northwest is definitely coming my way. The Southeast is coming my way. So let's kill the Southeast real quick, because that will be a relatively easy group to focus on. And then Eli, you close this gate so that they don't come into the kill box. They, yeah. And then you'll rejoin us. Taking a look at the health. 72, 95, so Apoleus is almost done. 91, 91, 70, 99, Zleb's basically done, and 89. So the flu is passing pretty quickly. So the Northeast is not rallying my way. Dude, I'm back. Thank you for the follow. Northwest is coming my way, but they're going to reroute down to me because they don't have a valid target. And, yeah. Doing well. Glitch, you now have full locust armor, so let's have you rejoin the battle group. All of these guys are... there we go. They were all brawlers, so kind of a non-issue. So now let's go focus on the Northwest. They're very mixed gear. I'm curious if this guy will even make it out. Nope. Haha, watched it collapse. The flu stays for a bit after full immunity, yes. You end up with, you end up with developed immunity, but it's still a hindrance, like Zleb just hit. But even then, even at a bit of a handicap, we're still so much stronger than they are. So here comes the Balkos trader that I called in, that I'm hoping to sell leathers to and possibly other things, and we'll go fight the ones in the south. Ahead and you with the monosword. Turn on your brethren. Ooh, someone had a Lucy addict. Melt's getting shot. That's obnoxious. Alright, so the guy with the minigun. Yeah, let's back up a little bit to pull them out of cover. You don't think this raid gives us any meat? What do you mean? I think it does. Moles, I'm going to have you go break down the... Oops, that's not in the right zone. Break down the ship reactor so we stop the reactor raids. We have called in enough meat for us. And they're fleeing. So all that's left is the Northeast group. And I'm going to then send my guys up to the Northeast group to deal with them. Death acidifiers doesn't ruin the meat. It just makes the gear that they're wearing go poof. If you were unaware of what that effect has, it's for gear only. It doesn't actually make you rotten or anything like that. Still very, very edible. In fact, even more edible, because we don't have to then smelt your gear off of you. You're nice and stripped naked. It's like the first step of butchering. You're just doing the work for us. I like it. So we have one group left, which is the Northeast group. They're a lot of them are wounded. Some of them are fainting. I'm not all that worried. Moles has just broken down the ship reactor so that we don't need to keep signaling in additional enemies. And then she's going to go and rest because she's still sick, technically. No, they're social fighting. Fight for my amusement. All right, so let's line up our shooting. And okay. 855, thanks for the follow. Whoa. Hit me with the big stuff, huh? Who just got hurt? Oh, Moles just needs tending. They're gonna break our shield belts at this rate. All right, big guy. Turn on your friends. All right, let's close the distance a little bit. In fact, I'm gonna jump because I have low shield packs. Once they arrive, there we go. Yeah, they're screwed. Get up tactics, bro. Wow, 20 literal meds on that one. If you're wondering how my series are chosen, I actually just added a new part of my website for you to read exactly how they're chosen. A nice flowchart that should point everything out. Makes it very easy to understand. You. Death 4 hours? Sure, I'll help you. Mallet, where are you? This is an ally of mine. So, I'm gonna go help her out. Can we see kill counts? Sure. Sure thing. Go to colonists. Mallet has killed 571, 426 of them being human likes. You are at a higher kill count, but Slash has you beat by just a few kills. You've killed more mechanoids than everybody, Shredder. You're the mech leader. And you've killed more animals. You just haven't killed as many human likes. Lot of death, though. A lot of kills, a lot of death. Alright, let's go rescue. And now we have all the corpses that we need. So if you're wondering how many corpses we just summoned, so keep in mind that before I started the reactor raids, we have 0 corpses on the map tile. Literally 0. I was out of corpses to butcher. And now we are at 225. So we have killed at least 225 people in the last hour or something. Pretty good. So the quest for meat begins. Pretty soon, everybody should be recovered. Yep. People are starting to hop out of hospital beds, recovered from the flu. And then we'll go back to... Oh, that doesn't work. We'll go back to getting butchering like it's going out of style. There we go. Fixing some of the stockpile here. We don't have anywhere to hold the advanced components. Is Western Settlers going to start directly after this one? No. There will be an interim. I'll have that announced. But you'll have to wait for the announcement. Western Settlers isn't ready. It requires more testing and modding and the like. I wanted it to start, but there's just too much work to be done. Still probably a good 100 hours of modding and testing, maybe even more than 100 hours modding and testing left to do. So trying to Go get tended for your flu. What are you doing out playing cards? I suppose it is worth mentioning that if you are a subscriber of mine and you have an idea for a miniseries for February, the inbox for that is open till the end of the month, till January 31st. So if you have a suggestion to make for a miniseries like the Dwarven Lords, just join Discord and drop it there. Same with if you are a subscriber or a Patreon patron, you can suggest games for me to play, and that inbox closes real soon, which will determine the games that are offered for the viewer's choice for the months of February and March. So the finishing touches of this flooring is just about done. Do I still have 3 skulls left? Yes, I do. So our meat amount is, let's call that 10K. So human meat will be a preferred priority here. And then over here, this will be a normal priority. So we'll start stockpiling the meat in this room so that we can build the shrine more easily. But boy, oh boy, do we have a lot of cleanup to do. Where is the other butcher table? Somewhere in this pile. Yeah, here it is. The trade caravan. Oh yeah, good call. I forgot. Thank you, Skyra. Looks like only 2 people are now sick. Zatrana and Marauder. I think they probably got shafted with lower quality meds at the start of their illness. So they have to catch up. I'm going to sell some of the regular meat that we have, just because I have a lot of it that is taking up precious inventory space. Also consider that I completely and utterly ruined my reputation with my allies here by calling in a lot of favors and getting them shut up. So I might want to fix that. Let me buy the chem fuel because I'm low on chem fuel. That's actually almost perfect, so I might just resolve this now. And then gift them 84 worth of stuff. So, gift. Let's give them all the Thrembo, all the light leather and bear leather. Gift them dusters. Done. 100% rep now. And we managed to free up a considerable amount of space, although it still looks pretty full. Aven. Oh, lifting the zoning restrictions, except for Shrimsy and Viper. There we go. Now we can start hauling bodies around and butchering. Viper, at this point, there is a lot of work to be done, so cleaning up snow is probably a misuse of your time. I'll have you clean up a little bit of this debris around the ritual room, but everything else, just ignore. I wish there was, I know there's mods for like high priority cleaning, low priority cleaning, but I wish that was kind of vanilla. That'd be cool. Cleaning kitchens in hospitals first, and then other things second. And actually, this doesn't even really need to be cleaned. It just needs to be the actual structure needs to be in the home zone. Alrighty. And this remove. Alright, looking good. We're doing some repairs to our kill box. It worked out real well. The plasteel helped to keep us from losing stuff. Our meat amount now is at 10k and rising. We're doing it. We're definitely doing it. How impressive is the feasting area? 158. It needs to be 80, so it's almost twice as impressive as it needs to be. So, no problem. No problem at all. I'm gonna flick these off for now. I don't really need more plasteel at the moment, so instead I'll have them haul the plasteel out. We're kind of all plasteeled out. Zotrana, 91% over 72. Marauder, 90 over 73. So you're about tied, and you're both fine. This colony with all of its corpses is getting... I probably need, what mod is that? The memory mod. The reg... I forget what it's called, but, yeah, my game is definitely running slow, because my save game file is probably ridiculous. Let me check what it is, out of curiosity. The save game file is 52 megabytes. Getting a little full of corpse data. Us Wendigos, we're just cleaning up data. Yeah, we're cleaning up memory leaks. Runtime GC, yeah, that's it. Thank you. That's what I was trying to think of. Yeah, we'll have no problem hitting the threshold with the amount of corpses that are left on the map tile, even given that we eat humans, because there's still plenty of corpses left. Speaking of that, animals, let's get hauling. I'm really bad at managing my animals on this series. Leave them to sit in the tiny little... I don't even think they can eat here when they're in here. So their needs, yeah, their food needs are not met. That's in keeping with the whole theme of the series, though. The theme of this series is, of course, we don't care about animals and we're really bad to them. So if you're wondering, 14 days left on I'm Shroomy. I don't think that Shroomsy here is... We're not going to fulfill this quest. Actually, what's interesting is, I have no idea if this raid's even showed up. But, I have different plans for Shroomsy here. Now that we've fulfilled the quest, because we accepted that quest to cause human meat to arrive. I'm going to rest Shroomsy now, and we are going to sacrifice Shroomsy to the Wendigo and gods. Evil, yes, but yeah, that's what we are. So let's install this into the reliquary, and the last push for the Great Wendigo and Feast will be with everybody as happy as can be with a giant sacrifice under our belt. All 3 relics in the reliquaries for maximum bonus. Everybody in attendance for 2 in the morning slaughter. Does RimWorld have a hard limit to the save file? Sort of. It gets to a point where it's bloated so much that it's unplayable. So there's definitely like a limit to the Unity engine more than RimWorld at that point. Don't be terrible. Satisfying. Okay, I can live with that. Glitch, go get your flesh collar. It's too bad that reliquaries can't be moved around. So we failed that quest, but for the record, that quest was to some temporary fact. It was to Orcani, who's a civil outlander union that the game generated to offer me quests, because the Feral clan here is a custom faction. So I think what's happening, because I'm not allied with any custom factions, it like makes new generic factions for me to get at quests, which is weird. You know what? I don't need pillars. Get rid of them. Give puppies a treat. There you go, buddy. I hope that the giant ritual at the end isn't uninspired, but it's more for your entertainment than for the entertainment of these pawns, as you will see as soon as I hit the 15k mark, which, for the record, I am at 14 or 11.4 and going up. It's causing a lot of mess. A lot of mess. And some of this meat is deteriorating because it's unroofed. I think what I need to do is suspend the slag and suspend low-tech weapons to just smelt and destroy apparel, so that we can start to clear this tainted apparel, which is clogging everything. So Polius, you have the right idea. Yeah, Razash, I'm doing exactly what you just suggested, independent of your suggestion. Yeah, this is pure chaos. I also probably don't want the animals in the ritual room, so let me clear that from their allowed zone. Because there's a lot of human meat in there that I don't want them munching on. So this slaughter here is a +5 for 6 days, and then also the bonus of 3 relics present, which is another 4 for 4 days. Would a madness clear this up? It would. Not in a good way. 11 hours until I can call another caravan, and I'll probably call it bulk goods. Because I am full of bulk goods. I'm going to extend this zone here. You know what? I actually don't want any bells and whistles in this. I just want it to be pure space. Empty space for the meat. I'll keep these skulls here instead. Just so that we can maximize the amount of flesh that we store in here before we make the grand platter. $12.5K, getting awfully close. Kind of looks like a heart. I have a surprise for you once we hit 15K. Am I planning to do another series where you get to purchase items, raids, and such? Sort of. Western Settlers will be sort of like that, sort of not. It will have a lot of viewer interactivity, but it will be curated. I have more details online at Rhadamant.com and on my Discord if you want more intel about it. I'm not necessarily against doing toolkit raids. It's just, or toolkit series. It's just, they kind of all turn into the same unless I heavily curate what's allowed. They just turn into mass gifts and raids. And all the series sort of blend into one another as a result. Just an observation, maybe not necessarily a complaint. 3 hours until I can call it a trade caravan. Alright, I'm not being patient enough. It's down to 2 hours. So we have 2,000 meat stored in here. Let's fill the edges first. And I'm gonna have everyone haul a high priority for a minute. So we're at 13,000 meat and going up. I probably don't have enough edge space here to store all the meat that I need for it. I do have the skulls. Or do I have the skulls? I thought I did. Yeah, I have the skulls. They're just not stored where they belong. They're over here. Maze wall. This skull is just skull. It doesn't even have an owner, which is ridiculous. And then my cooks, Raptor, Viper, Ducks, Fangface, and Eli will not be forced to haul. So that they can butcher instead. But look at my kill box. It's just one giant mess now. Of, like, tainted clothing. It's a lot of meat. It is. 15,000 is what we need. That's the number to beat. This is the ritual to end the game, sort of. Sticking a few lights in so we move around a little bit easier. The final ritual will be in the dark, though. So how much meat do we have in here now? 4K? Yeah, we're not going to have enough space. And a hydrate. Cheers. Room temperature coffee. Just what the doctor told me not to drink. $14,000. Getting pretty close. Barbara with an inspired creativity. And with an art of 8, I don't care. I need 200 tiles, theoretically. At 75 a tile. 15,000 divided by 75 equals to 200. So, I don't even know what size this is. I guess I could calculate it like this. This is, well, 24, 48, plus 16, you know. Easily this room is big enough. It's just, I didn't want to fill up the middle if I could help it. Deteriorated from storage. Oh, because it's outdoors. Yeah, that's not good. That's old butchered meat, though. Most of this meat is actually faring better, but I'm going to start micromanaging for the meat that is spoiling to be hauled. In fact, let's just do everybody haul priority so that we don't lose more human meat. And let's fill this room completely. Yeah, so we're starting to haul the spoiling meat that's... Oh god, that's really low percent. Hurry up! A little bit of micromanagement will be all right, I think. The problem is a lot of our guys are just hauling corpses. So it might be in my favor to forbid. So let's go to the forbid tool. And just drag it on all of the piles of dead bodies. So we don't bother hauling corpses. We focus on the meat that is more urgent. And I think we're good there. And then I'll unforbid it once this meat is pulled away. I could zone restrict them too. Yeah, that's true. There's multiple ways of doing it. Because here is a good example of things that didn't get forbidden. That yeah, let's go with the zone restrict method. The Meat Packers District. And the Meat Packers District will not include hard drugs. Sorry, Viper. Came so close. Cave Sheep, thanks for that suggestion. Yeah, this is not going to be able to fit everything that we need, but that's okay. At least it's being hauled somewhere productive. Alright, all the meat is now secured. So, back to normal haul and normal zone minus Viper. So let me do the big reveal. This, I think you all want to pay attention to. So I sort of tricked you into making you think what we were building was what we were building. See this cannibal feast? It actually looks like this. It is a giant meaty Yoda head. Yep. Gotcha. Yep. We're gonna eat a 15,000 piled up Yoda face as a final ritual. So, what can I say but you're welcome? How did I change the style version of the building? A master at his craft never tells. It's actually very simple. You know how things have a east-facing and south-facing orientation? I just set up the south-facing orientation to look like a Yoda head. So, there we are. The big reveal. We're at 14,800. We're almost at the necessary amount of meat to build said platter. And it looks like my avatar. Little hype. Celeb, thanks for the resub, by the way. Are we close to finishing? Sort of, yeah. A little bit more butchering, we'll be there. Did I unforbid the corpses? Yeah. Yeah, I have. Fleshless. Where are they landing? Where are they landing? Where are the shadows of the oh! Ha! Ha! They're landing on glitch! Oh, that's glorious! Yeah. It's bad for them, good for me. So, my little robo friends, prepare to be psycast murked. Like you've never been psycast murked before. You landed on the wrong dude. Deeply on the wrong dude. I got real lucky there that they picked the most powerful Wendigo to single out. Works for me, no complaints. Oh, red light. Red light. Perfect timing. No, don't neuroquake. I didn't click that. Everybody else, go meat packers. I don't need everybody in this fight. I'm invisible for 0 hours, 10 seconds. I like how 0 hours and 10 seconds are oddly the same amount of time. Rounding. Alright, fight amongst yourself. Snipers, come on out. Glitch, you can go relax. There is, what, 1 pikeman, 2 pike, 3, 4 pikemen? Not an insignificant amount of them. Here are my snipers, and Slash, you trigger marksman command. Rip. So, their Inferno is the only one I don't want to get close to, because it's kind of annoying to get set on fire. Ooh, Viper got hit. Little bruise. I like how these Scythers just don't drop targets. They're like, we're after you, and we won't stop. Trying to think of how to isolate the pikemen out of this grouping easily. There's not a good way. I think the best way for me to do this is Mallet. What do you have? You have Skip. Okay, yeah, I know how I'm gonna do this. Jump in. Raptor, low shield, Mallet, choke up, and skip the Inferno away from us. Everybody else target the pikes. And do I have a single... Okay, Insanity Lance. Let's... Shredder, let's use these. You're insane. And you're insane. Enjoy your insanity. Low shield, you are active for 3 more seconds, so let's back up. Away from the one that's targeting us. Low shield just went pop. Blizz, let's get you inside. Just thinking that might be healthier. There is 2 pikemen shooting at me still. I'm gonna back up. And everybody's going to be strictly inside because they're still hauling and getting hurt. Ven just took a shot to the head. Really? Shot me in the head? Of all the places that you could have randomly shot me? Madomski? Alright, for all of these pikemen, I'm gonna get ready to just jump them. So stacking up with a whole bunch of the brawlers to just jump out there and mark them real quick. So I can stop getting blinked. Alright, everybody's dead up there. Now it's just standard cleanup. Standard cleanup. I probably don't even need the red lights on. Threat's over. Sven and Viper were the only ones that get hurt. Viper took a random needle, and Ven got shot in the head. because he went outside because I allowed it. These mechs are definitely heading to my temple. So let's not allow that. My snipers are trying to catch up, but they're a little slow because they fell behind. Okay, they got one shot off on Toretto before the brawlers closed. Brawlers are closed now, so that the Senti can't fire on me anymore. And, whoa, that one got wrecked. What do we do, rip his head off? His artificial brain just tore out? No, we just bashed him to death. That was fast. And they're all dead. Let me double check. All dead. So, work schedule unrestrict, except for Viper. Or Viper. Raid is over. Go juice. Fix his bruises. What are they, like juice boxes in your 5? Oh, little Viper got a boo-boo. Yeah, that's actually exactly what you're like. Let's switch the weapons back. Viper, I'll give you a crank gun instead. Will that fix your boo-boo? Having a high-powered, more or less minigun on your hip. I sure hope it helps. Now it's, this mission operation is hunt for the hidden excellent rifles. Cowley and Apuleius, I can't find your guns. I don't know where they are. Oh, here's one. Alright, Cowley, where's your... Oh, here's the other one. What kind of treats do I use? Just peanuts. One of my dogs has food allergies, and most dog treats aren't hypoallergenic. Almost all dog treats have, like, chicken in them or something. So, I don't have a lot of options as to what dog treats I offer. So I basically don't bother buying dog treats as a result. It's a pretty close likeness, I'd like to think. To Yoda. I'm not that skilled of an artist, but the meat effigy, the Yoda meat effigy is pretty good. Suddenly these 3 skulls make sense. Yep. Let's get building. Alright, so now it's the Great Delivery. And I will work haul on everybody. Except for the constructors, because I need the constructors constructing. At least one of them. All right, 5K. 6K. Then, looking at the pile of human meat stacked up like 15 feet high with his mouth watering, couldn't wait and ate a fine meal. 9K. Let's hope they don't botch. I don't... Why would you... 10K? Why would you even mention something like that to me? Now I'm worried. I wasn't previously worried about botching, but now I am. That's just mean. So I have 10K installed and 6K left over. Easily I have enough meat. Begin the meat thing. Almost 11K. I'd also like to mention, to toot my own horn, the timing is almost perfect. I have 45 minutes left. I might finish a little early, but that doesn't necessarily mean we can't have fun for the leftover remaining time. But, chef kiss of human meat. Save before it's built. I could always dev mode build it if I fail, but I don't think there's even a fail chance on these kind of platters because it doesn't have a skill. There's no skill required to construct. Skillless labor. Shelba, are you gonna have another? Oh, you're not pregnant for once? Okay. You're probably pregnant and I just don't know it yet. There is a bison calf here though. I guess this is the last giveaway. Probably, right? So let me trigger that giveaway. Raffles up for the final calf. This calf is 15 hours old, so undoubtedly the calf that Shellbell just gave birth to. Almost 12k meat delivered. Still got 5k of it left. I think what I'm going to do is halt the butchering of the humans for just a bit, so we can catch up on all this tainted clothing, because I have hundreds of articles of tainted clothing here. It's getting a little obscene. And unfortunately, my haulers are hauling stuff that, so what I need to do is I need to make this critical, so they actually haul the meat to the stockpile so that I can build a little easier. Am I going to clean up the base before leaving? Probably not. $12.5. Almost 12.5. Who's building right now? Mallet is. $13. Almost 14. We're getting very close. Thank you for tuning in to Wendigos, which originally streamed live on Twitch January 23rd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, keeping in mind that the series has since ended. If you'd like to catch live streams of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to support me as a content creator, you can think about joining Discord, becoming a Patreon patron, or becoming a Twitch subscriber. The links are all in the description. Thank you so very much for watching. Thank you for everybody that directly or indirectly supports the channel, and I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell,